this would be the hallway. A lot of art pieces. I should censor that.
Right.
Some man was in here earlier this afternoon translating. He actually could read this, and he was really fast. A lot of people can't read it that quickly. He said it was old German and something together, because he was saying, but and I can't even remember what it actually said. We do have translation downstairs, but I never did copy down and read. Some of it is funny things, and some of it is like slang sayings and stuff like that. But no, I never did bother to catch on to what he actually did right here. But this is actually then his dining room kitchen, and finishes it off the house. So, can you all get in here? Kind of just squeeze it a little bit closer.
Excuse me.
Yeah, I was going to say there's a
Because besides being a very good businessman, he was very athletic. He was a swimmer, skier, hiker, mountain climber, did it all, and he did everything well. And so the unique part about it, too, is the fact that in 1926, he ran the 440 in the Olympics. And in 1936, he carried the torch, so we've actually brought in his torches in here. There's some pictures around it regarding that. And when he was 75 years old, he climbed Mount Rainier and he broke a record, and he did it again when he was 80 and broke his own record. So his athletic abilities were unbelievable. Taught swimming lessons out here at this Lake Sammamish. The swimming pool in this town is actually named in his honor, and anybody who took lessons from him actually has a Great Stinn membership for the rest of their life. Some gentleman was in 2 weeks ago, and he had just found his old Julius Boehms swim team coat, and he was so thrilled. So I mean, he had a lot of legend-y things going on with him, and so if it's been here for 53 years, people who are like 80 and 90 came in, brought their kids came in, brought their kids, and we've got this chain reaction. So all day long you have these remarks, comments, memories, and stuff like that as far as the business. Here again, it's just all kind of weaves into a neat calling card to his business. There is a picture of him climbing over there on that wall, or that rock. And this is the living room kitchen. He painted the cows on the cupboard door, and he has a little bell underneath their neck. He actually could tell his friends what cupboard to go into, and then by the tinkle of the bell knew they were in the right or wrong cupboard. Musical instrument that you heard playing is called a glockenspiel. It plays on these big discs, and it has serrated teeth. And behind this door here, he hid his refrigerator. Up here, he hid his air conditioning. So again, hiding the modern conveniences. A little bit about our candy store. The people that work here are union, and they haven't gone home. I told you that for the rest of the day. Our candy in our kitchen, the cook, he cooks with gas heat and big copper kettles. He makes fudge, Rocky Road, opera log, nut sheets, and brittles. Rest of the candy he starts there and he brings them out to the factory, and it's finished there. We have big melters that melt the chocolate, and we have milk chocolate, 500 pounds melting. We have 800 pounds of dark, 500 pounds of dark, 800 pounds of milk, white, butterscotch, and sugar-free, and they're just big melters melting, and then they're stirring automatically, and if you lift the lid, you can just smell this wonderful aroma. We have the machine from the I Love Lucy time frame, where anything of a size or shape that needs to be covered in chocolate goes on this particular machine. One end of the belt, the lady puts the candy on the belt, which is like nuts with caramel on top, beginning of a turtle, and it goes down the little conveyor belt, gets covered with chocolate once and twice on the bottom. It goes through a waterfall of chocolate, then it shakes off excess, and it goes through some white boxes to finish off its cycle, which is cooling chamber, and it takes 15 minutes to get from beginning to end. Anything of a size or shape needing to be covered in chocolate then goes on that machine. And we'll run 2 days of milk chocolate. We'll switch over to 2 days or 3 days of dark chocolate. We have 5 independent people who have bought our candy, and they have created stores, and so Boehms is the only candy that they can sell. They can do whatever they want to. They just buy from us. And one of the stores is in Spokane, Yakima, Tri-Cities, Paulsbo, and Burien. And here is the mother store, and when we're out of candy, it doesn't mean that we're immediately going to start making candy to fill. We wait till they place their weekly orders, and then this is when we plan and go for what we're doing and how we restock. Everything, it does have a shelf life except pure chocolate, which is good forever, and not forever, but 6 years down the road, milk chocolate is still fine if you didn't put it somewhere where it was too warm and it caused it to do the cocoa bloom. But when we make things with fillings and stuff, then that does have a shelf life, so we kind of keep on top of it and keep everything fresh and so forth, so we don't have any kind of a waste.